Hey y'all, I am back with another video today, and then we're going to go with our handy dandy moisturizer. We're going to put that all over our face. And once we're done with that, we're going to go with our poreless primer. We're going to put that where our nasty pores are at, and we're going to blur those suckers out. And then once we're done with that, we're going to go with our awesome eyeshadow primer. We're going to put that on both eyes and we're going to blend it out, and I'm going to do this off camera. And then once we're done blending that out, we're going to go with our bright red shadow from Wet n Wild on the Fantasy collection, and we're going to put that on our natural crease. Once again, you don't have to do it the way I'm doing it. You can do the way that you want to. It's perfectly fine. And I am sorry for my light that goes bright and then dims out. I need to figure how to not have that happen when I'm doing my videos. Sorry about that. And once you have figured out where to place your eyeshadow, we're going to blend out the harsh crease that we created. And I'm going to do my other eye off camera, of course, just so you won't see the repeat. And once we have all that blended out and pretty, we're going to go with our concealer. And we're going to put that on our hand. I usually put it on my hand just to make it be easier. And I get a flat brush to do that with. And then we're going to do the half crease. And we're going to tap it on, and get it all nice and pretty. And of course, I'm going to do my other eye off camera so you don't have to see the repeat once again. And then when we're done with the concealer, I'm going to go back with my red eyeshadow palette, and I'm going to diffuse the harsh crease that I created with the concealer. And we're going to lightly dab it on the very corner. And then once we're done with that, we're going to go with our yellow eyeshadow from the same collection with the Wet n Wild Fantasy one. I'm going to do this with my middle finger. I'm going to dab it on my eye, and then I'm going to go with a smaller flat brush and get those corners that I could not reach with my finger. And I'm just going to dab it on my eye. And then once we're done with this, we're going to go with our, and so we're just going to dab it on our eye, and then we're going to do a shimmery yellow on top of the yellow so it can have just this little shimmer on it. You don't have to do this step. I just like having a shimmery shadow on top just so it won't look so matte. But that's my preference, of course. And then we're going to go with our concealer and hide those nasty dark circles. Of course, you don't have to do this step if you don't want to, but it makes life easier for me just so it has a little bit of more coverage from my foundation. And then once we're done with this, we're just going to blend it out. And we're going to go with our handy dandy foundation. And this one is from Maybelline, the Full Coverage, which I love. It does its job and it's affordable. And then once we're gonna have that all done and we're gonna blend it out, I'm gonna do this off camera, and then once again we're gonna go back to our concealer and we're gonna conceal those dark circles even more and brighten up our face. So I'm gonna do my nose, my forehead, and my chin, and we're gonna blend it out, and I'm gonna do this off camera. And then we're going to go with our translucent powder. Once again, you don't have to do the translucent powder. You can just leave it as is. And we're just going to dab that under our eyes so we don't have those harsh creases. And I'm going to do that under my eyes, on the nose, on the forehead, and on my chin. And then once we're done with this, I'm going to go with my setting powder and we're going to set our face. And I'm going to do my setting powder, and I'm going to do this off camera. And then once we're done with that, I go back with the same brush, and I'm going to take off my setting powder. And I'm going to go with this new contour palette that I got from my Ipsy bag, and this is my first time trying it, so here we go. And I'm going to do my cheeks, my jawline, my nose, and a little bit on my forehead. And once we're done with that, we're going to go with our blush, and we're going to do our cheeks. And then once we're done with our blush and get all prettied up, we're going to go with our highlight, and we're going to put that on our cheekbones, and we're going to do that on our nose and on our cupid's bow. And once you're satisfied about how much you want to put on, you can go and do our next step. And then we're going to go with our awesome eyeliner, and I'm going to go with my signature cat eye liner. Of course, you don't have to do a cat liner if you don't want. You can do it the way that you prefer it. And then once I'm done with this eye, I'm going to do my other eye off camera. As we're done with this, we're going to go with our spoolie. We're going to brush our brows, and then we're going to do and outline our eyebrows and fill in. Do a light stroke so it won't be so harsh. And I'm going to do my other eye off camera. And then on this one, I'm going to do my gel brow, just so I have my eyebrows at bay. Of course, you don't have to do this step. You can skip it if you want. And at the end of this, I always use my spoolie to make it not look so harsh on your eyebrows. And then we're going to use my Handy Dandy Essence mascara, and we're going to do how many coats you want, of course. And then I go with my waterproof mascara underneath my eyes, which is perfect, so you don't have those nasty raccoon eyes, of course, if you don't like those. And then I'm going to go with my lippy, and I'm going to do a nude lip today. I do this one, and then I go back with another similar color, and I put it on top of that. Thank you for watching my video, and please don't forget to subscribe to my channel and like this video, and I have some pictures at the end of this video. Thanks again for watching.